these guys, well, you know, the Anglo-Saxons, they came up with the English language, you know, like 4,000 years ago or something. It was the Anglo-Saxons, by the way. Actually, English is just a mixed masala of like French and Anglo-Saxon and blah 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 smushed together, and now we have this language that even people in Britain don't know how to speak. So the super posh tend to stretch their words out, and they kind of have to speak so slowly, and they have to go like, oh my god, last night was so weird, so weird. Like, he came up to me and he was just being so weird. It's weird. He came up to me and he was being weird, not weird. Where does the T come from? Just like, where does the K come from in something? Like, it's I'm trying to crack it in this industry, and once in a while I have to, you know, immerse myself into the culture and into the language. As a South African, it's hard to say something and weird. Don't you think it's weird? That's what you speaking so slow does to me. I'm just saying. It's really hard for me because I'm that kind of person who I really cling on to accents very quickly. It doesn't matter where I am. Like Australian, no offense to friends in Australia, people moving to Australia, Australians themselves. I don't really like your accent. I really don't like the Australian accent. And that was hard for me because I went to Australia for a month, and by the end of it, I was all like dragging my words and, you know, talking about how I'm going to shout you when we go to McDonald's. That's like, you know, don't worry, I'll pay for it. It's hard because I immerse myself into it. So when I speak to other British people, I find myself replying to them in their accent. And it's not, I'm not mocking you, I'm not, it's just how I am. I'm like a chameleon, you know, I take on, you know, I can't help it. It's just how I was made, you know, thanks, by the way. It's just how I was made, so it's what I do, and I find myself doing that. And then when I speak to South African friends back home, the Saffron in me comes out, and then I'm like, you know, oh my word, I can't do it right now. Oh.